right? You will be an avoiding negotiator. You don't want to face the issues. You don't want to negotiate at all. You keep on postponing. You will keep on avoiding negotiation. That is avoiding negotiation. You don't want to face the issue. You don't want to solve the issue, right? If your assertiveness is high, you're very assertive, but you don't mind hurting people, right? Then you will be competing. Competing is you want to win at any cost. So you will go for win-lose. That's called competing, right? You would like to win. You don't mind hurting the other person. Okay? If your people orientation is high, you care for people, you don't want to hurt people, right? But your assertiveness is low, you will be accommodating. So whatever you say, no problem. So you want my shirt, take it. You want my trouser, take it. You want my everything, you take it. You will be giving everything. You will be giving into the demands of the other person. You will be an accommodating customer, right? If your assertiveness is high, you are a very assertive person. If your people orientation is high, you will be collaborating. You will be working with the other person. You will be partnering with other person. So that's called collaborating negotiation. So in between, you compromise. So you're actually in the middle of these two. You compromise. So these are different styles of negotiation, right? Let's try and understand them. Avoiding negotiator is a person who tries to avoid confrontation, controversy. He wants to avoid tense situations. He wants to avoid discussing issues. Generally, he wants to avoid it because his assertiveness is low. His people orientation is low. He tries to postpone, procrastinate as much as possible. Doesn't want to face the issue. Accommodating customer, negotiator. He works towards you win at my cost. You win, I lose. People orientation is high. My assertiveness is low. I am appeasing. I am passive negotiator. Okay? He focuses on other parties' concerns more than his own. He helps the other party at his cost, at his expense. Tries to win approval by pleasing the other party. This is the person who cannot say no. He always says, okay, you ask him anything, he'll say, yes, I'll do. Yes, I'll do. He's an accommodating negotiator. He always follows the other party's lead. He always focuses on area of agreement. That's the accommodating negotiator. Competing negotiator we talked about. He uses power to effect more favorable outcome for himself. He exploits the other party's weakness. He tries to exploit the maximum. Wears the other party down till he gives it. Here he uses threats, manipulation, dishonesty, hardball tactics to win. To win at any cost. I don't care what happens to you. Ultimately, I have to win. I have to get the best deal. Win-lose. That's your competing negotiator. And you have compromising negotiator. It's like splitting the difference. Right? He believes in quid pro quo. That is give and take. So, you take care of me, I'll take care of you. Or somewhere whether you lose or I lose, meaning it's compromise. He tries to seek a solution in the middle of the range. Collaborating custom negotiator is a win-win negotiator. We saw this. He is very open. His communication is effective. He works on trust. He is a good listener. He exchanges ideas and information, looks at different options before compromising, seeks out of the way, out of the box thinking, creative solutions he brings out, and he tries to add value as much as possible, and he looks at negotiation as a problem solving, a joint exercise towards problem solving. This is your collaborating negotiator, where assertiveness is high and people orientation is high. This is the best possible scenario, win-win situation. Now, is there a best style? If so, which is the best style? Collaborating. It looks like that, right? Win-win is everything. That's what we are looking at, right? Why compromising?
No other way compromise. How to do?
Yeah. So that is not the best, right?
Yeah, that's not the
No other way. I have to compromise. I'll compromise.
That's negotiate.
So that is not the best.
Necessary. Yeah.
So best situation, best accommodation. I mean, negotiation style could be, collaborating, win-win. But practically, it may not be possible. You may not always get win-win.
Yes, partial win-win is okay. Partial.
So let's look at it. When to use each style. So depending upon situation, you may adopt different negotiation styles. Ideally, the best is collaborating, but certain times you have to change your style as well. For example, avoiding. When the issue is too small, very sundry, not worth your time. Anyone else? Or some issue which will go away, even if you don't focus on it, right? Or when emotions are running high, you can't negotiate that time, right? I'm very angry, I'm very agitated, right? Or I'm very worried. No, I have palpitations, my BP is very high. That's not the time to negotiate, so you can avoid, you can postpone. Say, okay, cool down. When two parties are fighting, like someone comes and hits your bike in the back, and you get down, new bike, right, and it's all totally gone. How do you feel? You will try to get down and catch out of that man's collar, and first you hit him, and then you want to talk to him. That time, you can't sit down and say, let us negotiate. That time what they will do, when two people are fighting, first of all they'll try to, take these two people away from each other. Then one party will sit with the one guy and say, cool down, please cool down, it's okay, relax, give some water, and say, you are good, great, but please try and understand. So first they will try to cool down the emotions. When the emotions are running high, that's not the right time to, so you have to avoid negotiation. Give it some cooling time, then you can sit down and talk. See what happens? Normally when there's a big fight, normally people will try to bring peace between two people. But it can't happen immediately. You have to allow the embers to cool down. It's burning. That time, they will not talk. One small spark, they will get into fighting. Allow that. There the avoiding style will definitely help. Or something very small, something very trivial, there also you can postpone it. Because it will sort itself out. Right? These are two situations where we can use avoiding style. As a temporary measure again. It can't be a permanent measure. You have to bring in the peace between two departments or two people of the same department. So give them some time, maybe one day later you can sit down and talk when they are cool. They'll be able to take your ideas. You can make them discuss, negotiate for better results. Accommodating. When the issue is not important to you, but it is important to the other party, then you can compromise. You can not compromise, you can accommodate. You can give in to his requirement. Let's look at a situation of a cow and the dung, cow dung. Cow dung is nothing for the cow, but for a man who is taking care of the cow, cow dung is very valuable, right?
Yeah, manure, it's a manure.
He can sell it as a manure.
Yeah.
He can use it as gobar gas, create the power out of that.
Yeah.
You do all that. Okay, and cow milk, it generates enough not only for its kids, what do you call that? Calf, right? But also extra. So what, it doesn't mind giving that milk to the human being so that it is taken care of and the calf is taken care of. Okay, because it is, but for human being, the milk means health. For cow, it's something little extra. It's okay. Let it go. Okay. So when the issue is not important to you, but it is important to the other person you can accommodate. There you can act as a accommodating negotiator. Are we okay so far?
Yes.
Right? Can we proceed? AC? It is warm? Okay, you can increase the temperature by 1 or 2. 23? Right, let's see. Otherwise, give a signal, he'll increase it. Right? Competing. If it is a one-off negotiation where you don't have any ongoing relationship, just one-off, just meeting someone on the way, you just want to get the best deal. You don't want, you're not looking at living with him for life. You're not looking at a business relationship for life. Then you can use competing. Go your full blast and get the best deal and move on. Right? Compromising. You compromise when there is time pressure. If you delay this by a day, your loss will be much more than the discount that you are giving. You have a time pressure. You need to meet some deadline. You need some cash coming into you. So you need to pay the banker, otherwise the banker will seize your property. You don't mind compromise. Right? Many times you feel people sell desperation sales. That means they want the money immediately so that they can take care of something. They don't mind cutting totally so that they can get the money and solve some other big problem. There you can use compromising negotiation. Collaborating, of course, when both the parties want the win-win situation and both the parties have time, lot of time to sit, talk, discuss, and the mindset. Both should have win-win mindset. There we can go for collaborating style. Right? These are different styles of negotiation. Any questions?